What happens if your car is hit and damaged by a vehicle that's being pursued by the police? Who is responsible for the damage? Can you claim? Who do you claim against? Before we get into the detail, if you enjoy my liability reviews, make sure to hit the follow button. First of all, I'll get the easy one out of the way. Yes, you can claim. Who that claim will ultimately go against depends on if the driver was identified and what insurance was in place on the vehicle at the time of the collision. You cannot make a claim against the police for pursuing the vehicle. If your vehicle was hit by a police vehicle during the pursuit, then yes, you would pursue their insurance company for the damages to your car, but that is not the case here. In regard to the car that was hit, we'll go with the most common scenario in that most people are insured comprehensively and will contact their insurance company to commence the claim. Your insurance company will deal with your side of the claim as normal. They will arrange the repairs to your vehicle, or they will write it off if it's uneconomic to repair. When your insurance company comes to try and recover that money will depend on who the claim goes against, if anybody, or whether it's a claim dealt with as a claim against your policy because there's nobody to be able to recover the claim costs from. If the driver of the car was identified and the vehicle was insured and it's the owner or somebody named on the insurance policy to drive the car, then your insurance company will recover the claim costs from the insurance company of the vehicle that hit yours, who will most likely in turn attempt to recover that money from the driver because they'll have been driving outside the terms of their insurance policy. If the driver of the vehicle is a thief and they are identified and the car has insurance in place, then your insurance company again will be able to recover the costs of the claim from the insurance company of the vehicle. This is because under the Road Traffic Act, where the driver is identified, regardless of them being named on the policy, then they have an obligation to settle the claims of innocent third parties. In a moment, I'll move on to if the driver was identified but there's no insurance in place on the car. But firstly, if the driver of the car was not identified, regardless of whether it has insurance in place or not, the insurance cannot recover the claim costs, so the claim will go down as a claim against your policy. This is the reason why comprehensive policies exist, so you can still make a claim for damages to your vehicle in the event that there is no third party to be able to recover the costs from. As it's a claim against your policy, this will mean that you lose some of your no claims discount if it's not protected. Typically, the value of no claims discount maxes out at 5 years for most insurance companies, so typically if you have a claim, that will reduce your no claims discount by 2 years. So most people, if they have 5 years or more, will see their no claims discount reduced to 3 years. You will be able to recover any uninsured losses from the Motor Insurers Bureau via the Untraced Drivers Fund. So if you are injured in the collision or you had property inside the car that was damaged, any uninsured losses will be covered by the Untraced Drivers Fund. If the driver is identified and the car is not insured, regardless of whether it's a thief or it's the owner of the vehicle driving it uninsured,